I don't know about this music. It's just like cool. It's like cool guy music. I'm cool enough for this music. Hi, it's still me. We just have so much to do. So we just gotta continue working. That's the whole thing. Sweat music. Did I say sweat music? It's more like it's like some kind of wave. Some kind of, who knows? Let's just make up a word and put wave at the end of it, and that's how this kind of music works. Chill wave. Vapor wave, midnight wave, Miami wave, sweat, SWEET is sweet like sugar. But you're close, very close. Hello, life is yours. Shouldn't you be in bed? What time is it in Norway? Let's do our, my favorite segment of the show, time in Norway. 2:31 a.m. I should just have that always on the screen. Just like, maybe I should make that a part of Bot Made This. Just like time in Norway. I kind of like that actually. I've always loved the idea of, oh, what's the word that I want? Not normally just mission control. Like with the clocks on the wall. Situation room, what is it like? Yeah, this kind of thing. It'll just be, I'll just have clocks going on, you know. I always, for some reason when I was a kid, I always thought that was so cool. It looked serious when it's like, oh man, you know what time it is in London and Helsinki. So it's all serious. There's a word for it, I feel like. Not just mission control. As a term, wait, you were a Terminator? This you? Cool. You worked for an oil company? Oh, exterminator. That's not as cool. I mean, this is sort of a kind of exterminator, right? Okay, we gotta get to work. I don't have time for this distractions and dilly-dallying. Okay, so I want to test. As far as like being feature complete, we need to support heat mobile clicks, which is a whole dumb thing. That's just a whole thing. It's a whole entire thing. So actually a lot of things I need to do, but that seems like an achievable thing. So heat TNCA. Okay, so when last we spoke, we had this thing. So one of the things I wanted to do is, we do this. Yeah, percentage from the top and percentage of the bottom. So is that still okay in terms of where clicks happen? I guess it is. Jackbox Party Pack? When did you become like an Imager friend? When did you become a friend of Imager? Because I think we're gonna end up needing to do something like this. And then they all have room to like composite stuff in top and bottom. I put some video top and bottom. I know you've always been obsessed with Imager. I just didn't know you were like in tight. I didn't know you were in the inner circle. Oh yeah, I forgot we had these sick. Maybe I should have a metronome click track. I don't know. We'll consider it. You have good charisma? I need, speaking of good charisma, this has nothing to do with that at all. You're very charming. You're good. You're good at self-promotion. And thank you for promoting me. I need you to promote me more. So here's what we do. Set synth. Is that truly the only place we set synths? Because I think I need to like dispose of the old synth in some way. I think that's a thing I'm not doing that I should be doing. I thought there was like some kind of disconnect or dispose. Can I just throw it away? I really should do that in set synth. I think I would prefer. That's how these other ones work. Okay, let's just try this real fast. Oh yeah, I overrode the synth settings. So we always do membrane. Okay, so like, presumably we're disposing of the synth now? Okay, great. Okay, yeah, this top bottom gap thing, we need to just have a way to do that. So as a like URL parameter, so like top padding, bottom padding. Oh, it's slightly more consistent with their other naming. So we'll default to 10%. So when we draw our grid, should we make it as part of that? Container.style.top equals padding top plus a percentage. Same for the bottom, maybe. And then the XY mapping should still be okay, I think. Let's good way to try this. One of these. Draclin! That green is for keying. The green is for keying things. Like, you know, like this. Nope. Like, you know, like, defaults. Am I supposed to use color key or chroma key? I can't remember. Yeah, this. Really perfect. Nailed it. Why don't I have the, what happened to my splash image? That gone? Did I break it? Corner's a little scuffed, you know, a little rough around the edges. I could choke it. Gotta choke it a little bit. Yeah, I don't really want to do the keying is, you know, it's just a problem. Part of the problem is those radius edges. I could just get rid of the old radius edges and we'd be in good shape, probably. What happened to my splash image? Why can't I see this through the other thing? Dracklin, how are you? How was your day? Where do you do the thing when you do this thing? This thing. Where? A long night of working? You're going to be a long night of working? Or me? Who's going to be working tonight? I am confused. Are we both going to work together? Oh, did I get rid of... Well, that doesn't... That's not right. that's not right. What was it? In... Where do you think I put that? Well, now I'm just confused. Uh-oh. What's the demo? Okay, yeah, cool. I learned something new today. Okay, never mind. Just regular old work? Just regular old work? The double click zoom thing is really annoying. Okay, anyway, the mapping seems right. Yeah, okay. So that's good. So we can do padding. Look at all that room. Look at all that breathing room. So much contention over whether double click should zoom you or not. It seems like in general people want that, but then if you're like trying to spam with heat, you're gonna end up zooming in and out a lot. What if they changed that? Because I kind of thought that it didn't do that. Okay, well, anywho, keying is it's a real success. What if we just didn't do any radiuses? Certainly helps with the keying. Some sick bass. There's like be able to easily shift the octave on the synthesizer. Like give it the same note, but like oh, okay, I can put in frequencies instead. I just want like a global octave offset. Okay, well, let's do a couple things. One, let's quickly make a simulator, click simulator. And then down here we'll say are we already using S? Oh no. This is G for now. And then just in our animation loop, where's my blast? X. We really just want to do one click. This will basically simulate it 60 times per second. Okay, what am I doing? We were gonna do the thing. Try the mobile, friend. I'm supposed to be approved for iOS. Actually, I probably have to do that here. Just move that thing I already uploaded to hosted, and then maybe. So if I move 0.2.1 to a hosted test, and then I look at something called the extensions page, then I should now be able to activate this and then go to the iOS version of Twitch, which I will look on this here iPad machine and stop simulating. Oh, G is stop simulating. So let's go look at me. Like a mute button. Seriously? You have to mute the whole machine? Well, that's not cool. Okay, anyway, so in heat, hopefully I get clicks. Yes, so this is the weird XY version of heat, which is just not great. Did upload the other fellow. Okay, but anyway, mobile clips are going through. So now let's go back to we're going to go through the whole thing. We're going to go do the whole thing. So we need to go to back to the developer extension land and say move back to local test, and then I need to make sure I'm running the right version of heat, which is so confusing because there's I see 3 things that look identical. Is that the right one? Who could say? This is so confusing. This looks so weird. Okay, let me go to there's a link for a new design, so maybe it's less insane. No, that didn't help. It just shows 4 things called heat. It's very helpful. Tremendously helpful. This is actually working now? But which version of heat is it? Who can say? Okay, so we need to go back to this land, update all this stuff, and then we need to run the front end. And then we need to go here and just take stock of what's going on here. Right, so this is where when last we spoke, we had a little 8x4 grid, and it would click and it would send grid through localhost. So that's like almost a thing. We also are sending normal clicks, which is not good. So let's try to really quickly get that going, which requires the following. We need to get in here. We need to get in here and just ditch the whole idea of a send click. The whole cooldown thing. I'm not terribly worried about that, actually. Like, I think we just ditch this. We don't actually need to do this. It's pretty dead simple, right? You like draw a grid, and then when you click the grid, you do the thing. I don't think we're actually using this stuff. Okay, so now what? We have a custom cursor. That doesn't actually matter. Okay, so this, like, there's a world we live in where this is like all we do for mobile. And that's a very possible we will live in that world. Oh, that's fancy. Wow, they got fancy with this layout. How about that? Okay, so let's now try uploading this. We did a little bit of stuff to try to get extension. Yeah, this. Let's comment that out for now. Yep, just like that. Grimbone, welcome to the world. Welcome to my world where this world is called MVP, not for most valuable player. It's for minimum viable product. And you know, like you got to hit the minimum viable product before you can hit the MLP, which is not My Little Pony. It's the minimum lovable product, which I have actually heard someone say in real life. Grimbone, how are you? How are things in Australia? What's on fire? Is it 1,000,000 degrees? Time in Australia. Time in Australia. See, this is why I need my new 11 a.m. I need my Mission control clocks. I need clocks across the top so I know what time it is where everybody lives. We will build that when I don't have 4 jobs that I'm behind on. Okay, so this is... Why did you only sleep 4 hours? Wait, I'm confused. Is the wind why you couldn't sleep? Oh, I think I'm about to show something that is a secret. Let me be careful. I've not been pushing the steps of source control, so let's do that and see what kind of nightmares I've been causing. Oh yeah, we don't look at that. Whoa, like for real winds, like dangerous winds. That sucks. Source tree, did you just crash? Source tree like loses its mind a little bit while you're entering your SSH key. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. Oh cool, let's enter it again. I am from Amarillo, Texas, which is among the windiest places in the world. Sometimes it is one of the windiest places in the world. People who call Chicago the Windy City? No way. Chicago's got nothing. Got nothing in Amarillo. Okay. All these heat repositories. I lost them all. So heat, Twitch. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, we can at least start on this. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what the status is with... Oh, the whole desktop is keyed out in a really fun, ridiculous way. Windiest cities, Amarillo. It's not always, it's just... I think one of the reasons it is, it's like cheats a little bit, because I think one time there was a tornado that like went right over the weather station. Oh, this site seems terrible. This seems awful. I wanted a cool site. Tornadoes don't count. I know it's slightly cheating. Even aside from tornadoes, it gets truly insanely windy there. What is this terrible? The internet sucks. So it depends on your metric, whether it's the highest wind speed or the like average over a certain amount of time or highest gust or whatever. But what year is that's 2016? So in 2016, Amarillo was the windiest city in the U.S. But it changes every year, of course. Anyway, I grew up in a windy place. Even when there weren't tornadoes. Now I forgot what I was doing. I got too excited about tornadoes. Oh yeah, we were gonna see what we've actually done. What is this file and why is it here? That must be the... How did that file end up there? Well, that doesn't really make any sense. Okay, let's just ignore that for a minute. Okay, what have we actually done here? Video overlay. we just have this commented out thing. So that's seems fine. I want it, I just don't want it right now. This is our new mobile. Asset, yeah. And this is our mobile logic, which is very, very simple. Actually, why don't we do this instead of being ridiculous and just committing a comment in the file that we don't even actually want the comment in. Let's do this in the file. That makes sense. Destiny 2, have you played it? Did you get it for free on some service? Epic has 6 Batman games for free right now. I don't really like shoot people games, but Destiny 2 is so pretty that I played it. Played it for 2 days and finished it. Well, yeah, you know, Destiny's one of those games. It's one of those games where it's maybe not as much about the campaign as it is the crazy end game and getting ready for the raid and all that stuff. It's so pretty. Are you gonna get any of the expansions? I haven't played any of them. I just played through Control last week and it is so pretty. Can I push? Probably gonna get mad. Man. Like every time I do any work on this machine and then step away for a while, like all my SSH stuff gets... League of Legends. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. I'm pretty confused as to why... How did this video get here? It definitely shouldn't be there. It should be somewhere else. And that's all I have to say about that. 2019-09-6. It's just I've just accidentally copied this file somehow. I bet I know how I did it. Okay, so that's fine. So that goes away. This goes away. This becomes 2019-09, whatever today is, 19. Now we have to go to the thing where we upload the thing. It's all very exciting stuff. Okay, so we want to, how do I do this? Where do you upload stuff? Oh, did they change this? Okay. Okay, and now move to hosted test. And now go back to extensions and activate Heat 2.0. And we're doing great. League hit 8 million concurrent. Is that the highest player concurrency of all time? Remember when Riot was going to build another internet? But then they just hired the GGPIO? GGP, what is the game? What is that? What is it? GPIO? Rising Thunder, GGPO. The netcode, the people who wrote that fighting game netcode. They got Rising Thunder and everybody hoped they were going to actually do something with the game, but I think they really just wanted the employees because Rising Thunder never appeared ever again. Right? Didn't that go away forever? Okay, now what? Now? I want to I need to like refresh the extension somehow, but I don't really know how to do that. I accept. Okay, cool. Look at all my buttons. Oh, that's not good. For a moment, it wasn't showing the full thing. Okay, there's no scrolling. It's just. Oh man, so I have to manually turn off the button. Then that's stupid. And I can highlight things, and that's also stupid. Okay, so I need to get rid of highlighting, and I need to make sure that the button... I can't just use button active. Okay. Here's my problem. I push these, they just stay on. It's no good for anybody. Okay, so we don't live in a world where this can ship, turns out. Does it go landscape though? It does. And presumably I'm actually sending data here, but it's probably not working because right now the extension backend service, I didn't deploy a new EBS. So let's do that, I guess. Because this is having to talk. Yeah, right. This is just clicking the local host right now. This was that's a silly thing that I did. Okay, anyway, so we got the grid now, and now we need this, and we'll need to redeploy and all that good stuff, but whatever. I actually don't remember how to deploy the AWS stuff. So we'll relearn that together. So that means we need to re-add heat EBS. So what did I actually change there? I deleted some spaces. Cool. So this code's all new. To send a totally new kind of payload. And that's kind of all. I think it's just some comment changes, but the real change is supporting this other endpoint and all that good stuff. I'm trying to think even how to move forward with this. Okay, so add and I'm sure we can't push this. I'm perpetually in a broken state with SSH on Windows, like just at all times, just how it goes. Okay, so I don't actually know if people can use heat right now. Probably not when I'm in this beta mode. So heat's just busted. That's pretty useless. Okay, so yeah, we gotta remember how to deploy. I don't know, man. EB deploy. Should I have bumped a version or something? I don't know. Okay, so this is deploying to AWS, Elastic Beanstalk stuff. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that our mobile interface is busted and we can't. And I should have thought of this, but obviously hover and active make no sense in this context. 0 sense. Make no sense at all. So I need to manually fade it out. So I could do that. So with our click friend, yeah, we did this kind of thing. But don't we like... Don't we like spawn a click when we do that? Yeah, we make a new thing. So that's no good. We need like... You also can't interrupt... CSS animations. So what is the way we want to do this? We just need to make a button flash and fade out. So there's maybe a CSS animation way to do it. We don't need anything related to cursors. Ooh. Okay, let's do this. Seems important. Okay, yeah, so our clicks are just, that's all nonsense. It's a lie. So either we keep these classes and we add and remove them, or we animate them, or we do basically what we did on the other thing on the borders of the sequencer. But this is a different scenario. I don't really want an animation loop going. But CSS animation. You can do something where you like remove weight wolf, but yeah, something like this. Wait a millisecond and then fade. I don't love it, but it seems to be a dumb CSS limitation. Oh man, yeah, let's upgrade everything and probably break stuff in the process. Okay, so how did we do the thing? This fade out thing is, yeah, this. Click indicator fade. Oh, and then like manually mess with this. But I don't really need to do that. Right? Like, Needs to be something like grid button and grid button fade. But it's actually the border opacity. That's not true. It's just, I don't want to fade the whole thing. I just want to change the color. So that's set to 2 opacity 0. So this would be like what it went to. Oh man, this is annoying. I don't want to deal with this. Set some keyframes, I guess. I don't like it. So maybe I want actually like, yeah, I want to add, oh man, annoying for sure. So we want like an animation name. And then some keyframes that are and like on click. We add grid button fade. Remove it and add it over and over again. And then add it 1 millisecond later. Seems pretty annoying. Well, that's what I was seeing as a suggestion. Let's ignore that for just one moment. Add grid button fade. I don't know. I feel like I've broken something here. Yeah, you can only do it once. Okay, cool. So, set a 1 millisecond timeout. I really don't like that. Yeah, people are saying like the 1 second timeout, instead of doing that, remove it from the page and re-add it. I don't think so. I think that sounds like that sounds worse to me. Ugh. One millisecond later. Pretty cool. 0.1 seconds, probably Too fast. So I did just delete all the cooldown code. Do I care about local cooldown? Maybe I do, just for consistency. Come back cooldown. So what did we say? We just said what? If cooldown. Who sets cooldown to false? Oh, when we click, we set a timeout. Okay, so basically we say when you click, first thing we want to do wow, we did it in the click here. Maybe. Oops. I never set cooldown true. Oh yeah, I'm probably logging that somewhere. In here? Oh, I probably have to do this. Where are you? Here? Okay. That's clearly not the way to do it. Isn't there a way to log? I thought I was seeing logs. What silly mistake have I made? Seems like it's working, but I don't know where I'm logging. Not here. I thought I had that somewhere I could see it. Oh, it's when I broke it out into another window. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think I did this. View in browser. And then inspect it here. And then look to console. Nope. I sure didn't. Oh, yeah, of course. That's good. That's good. Classic. Okay, now go here. Okay, if you just fix the 7 things I was doing wrong. Too fast. Okay, great. Oh no! I closed the wrong window. That was a mistake. Oh, I lost my chat. Sorry, chat. Okay, so, right. So this is the real backend that I'm getting okay. So that is good news. Now, oh, Draklin, hello. Hi, did you say anything? Did you say anything? Wait, do we both have to be done? Boom. Boom. Didn't I make like a weird hello world? Or like... I thought I made a weirder hello world. Oh, but it didn't. Yeah, that one doesn't respond to... Yeah, it's hard sometimes. Yeah, that's a tough one. When you're motivated to do a thing, it's good to ride that motivation unless you're like barking up the wrong tree. Yeah, that's a perpetual problem. Minimum viable product, Recklin. MVP. That's what we got to get going. That's it. That's the name of the game today. This is, you gotta remember this, right here, this. Why do I do that without? Just put this over my face, so when you look at me, you remember. It's not bold enough. I don't know how many typefaces on this machine. This is our boldest option. Not even bold, it's semi-bold. Outrageous. Let's do Arial Black. To stoop to such lows. Look at that horrible M. Ugh, awful. You're playing drums with some sick beats. You gotta do that on stream. And then you'll be the MVP. Okay, so the minimum viable person. Okay, fix this. This code is not, I don't like the way this looks. It's just too squishy. It's like too condensed. Look, my heart's beating. Tracklin. Okay, so now are we good? Oh yeah, the thing that we were gonna do is we were gonna see. So I want clicks now. I want grid. I want grids. This is gonna be kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, so synth. No other heat experience is going to support this, so that's going to be cool. But right now, we are gonna do I want to order food. I want to order food the Draclin way. We want to order. Wait, I got distracted by food. Just felt hunger take over. Another hour in. I'm trying to only work on this project on stream, and then I can just use the videos for my hour tracking because I don't have my real phone. I don't have my normal time tracking set up. Okay, so. I'm sending you a grid click. Are video clicks going through? Video clicks are going through. Did I have to do something special? Oh. I didn't even make this work with... Yeah, okay, sure. Sure. Just ignore this. Yeah, I was kind of overkill and silly, but hey, here we are. Okay, I can get grid clicks. I can't force the selection of anything here, but I can like trick my phone or my iPad into selecting. Have I not done user select none? I thought we did that like everywhere. In mobile? We did, indeed. This property is non-standard. Avoid using it. Controls the appearance of select. Okay. So what do we use instead? It says non-standard, but it doesn't say that in the docs when I go to the docs. Wait, it's not inherited? Really? I need to like stick this in all my dudes. I can't actually tell what's being selected, unfortunately. What's the shortcut? We're gonna get it. There it is. Well, hopefully this does something. Draclin, what food should I get? Oh, it's Thursday. Oh, I know what food to get. Oh, it's dangerous, man. Oh no, we're in trouble. This is a stomach ache waiting to happen. Where's the family style? Yeah, Thursday from 5 to 9. In addition, they have Korean fried chicken, but part of that thing. Oh, any evening after 5 from Caviar. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do that. But this is the real deal. This is only $12 and it is an offensive amount of food. It's like doesn't make any sense. Because it comes with fried tofu and eggplant that is so good, and with rice, and little steam bun wrappers, and kimchi, and pickled vegetables. It is, and with like a mustard sauce. Oh man. Does Caviar show the pictures? It's so good. It's so much food though. It's too much food. Even the half order, which the first time I ordered it, I was like, oh, half order. That's great. That's how much one human needs. And then I think they actually messed it up the first time I ordered it, and they maybe gave me a full order, but it's so much. This is a half order. Wait, is it censored? Are we censored? Half. Wish we had a better picture. Let's zoom in here. Oh, MVP is censoring. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm the censor. The censor is me. Oh no. Oh no. I'm the anti-MVP now. I'm the wob. Well. Okay, this is going really well. Great. Okay, we got it. Okay. All right, you got your eggplant here. It's so good. You got this very flavorful tofu here. It's so good. You got this rice here. No, wait, this is the mustard sauce. So good. You got the rice here. So good. You got these steam bun, almost like steam bun little taco shells. So good. Great kimchi. Pickled vegetables like pickled cauliflower, pickled beets, pickled cucumbers, pickled radish, I think. And then some seaweed. Oh man, you want me to eat it on stream? I don't know about that. That means I would eat at my computer desk. That's a no. No food or beverages. Okay, but yeah, I think I have to make that happen. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did that. I could just sit in the corner in the chair eating like a weirdo. Tempting. I'm tempted. It's a tempting situation. What was I actually working on before I got fixated on this food? Okay, no. Oh yeah, I was getting clicks. So I am getting clicks all the way through. Grid clicks. So we have successfully deployed the new version of the Heat EBS. I'm kind of tempted to say that that is the definitive version of the Heat EBS. The one thing I maybe want to do is that idea that Draclin hates, the channel cooldown. It would just go right here. It's this exact code, but I just make a key based on the channel, because I think the payload has a channel, doesn't it? What's in the payload? Yeah, payload channel ID. And if another click comes in, so it's essentially just copy and paste this code, change this to channel, change this to the channel ID, and set a cooldown of like 1 millisecond. I'm tempted to do it. I'm pretty tempted to do it. It seems pretty easy. I'm gonna do it. Okay, by default, this will be channel cooldown, secret. What do I get from the environment? Redis URL. So this could be like cooldown underscore channel. I did that wrong. Okay, this channel. Okay. So we are gonna get the payload. We're going to pull the channel ID out of it. We're going to create a cooldown key. We're going to try to get the key. Whether or not we're successful getting the key, we're going to set the key with that 1 second value, and PX means it's going to expire in 1 millisecond. If there was a reply, it means that there was we haven't expired yet. And then we send this thing. That looks like code. Too many messages from user. Oh, I don't like the way it did this hunk. Not a great hunk. I should probably test this before uploading it, but it's a kind of slight pain to test it locally. Okay, we'll test it. Test it. I really want my mission. I want my clocks. I want to see the world times. Can I like customize these? Oh yeah, perfect. We got Portland. I can't remember where Jacqueline lives. He's just in Arizona. We'll just do the whole state. Now can I go back? Does that actually work? Okay, it's gonna be great. Arizona. We'll just do Phoenix. Norway. I want hell. Is this the? Wait, what's your name? The Norway. Lil something. What was it called? I forgot where our life is yours. We'll just do Oslo. Perfect. Okay. Very good. Oh, it's the same time where you are, Jacqueline, because you don't have daylight saving time. Is that right? Arizona doesn't do it. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember where you live, Grimbone. We'll just do Melbourne. Now it's too hard to edit this. It's too late. Okay, perfect. Is it really going to maintain this? This is not going to work. If I like stick this in OBS, I'm going to lose this. Like sort of cookie or something. Okay, I'm deleting this. One day we'll make a real thing. I can't get distracted. Okay, so to actually test this nonsense, I need to do like npm run dev. Oh, good thing I didn't just upload it. Oh yeah, I got to run a Redis server. How do I do that? I know, I'm sorry. I know you love hell. I know. I shouldn't distract you like that. I apologize. Okay, Redis is connected. This crap is all good. Now we got to go to this Joker. No, to this Joker. Change this to localhost 3000. I really should have a better way to do that. Go here, no, here, no, here, yes. Refresh this. And am I actually getting clicks? I don't even know. I don't think I log anything. What? These would not come back. Okay, so the thing I need to do is edit the environment and say cooldown channel equals 10 seconds. Too many messages for channel. Am I like actually not waiting long enough? Feels like I waited a long time. Okay, be patient. Be patient, patient. Okay. I don't know, Draclin, what do you think? Is it a terrible idea? The that channel cooldown? I can't even focus because this music's too incredible. Long term, I don't know. I mean, who knows if heat will even last? Like, honestly, if we get to the end of the AWS money they gave me, like, I may just shut heat down. Like, I don't want to pay for heat going forward unless I can like find the time to experiment with monetizing it. Like, too useful for me. I know. Well, this is the problem. I'm being paid, and so I feel I'm definitely paranoid about the robustness of not well-tested software when it's suddenly thrown in front of 15,000 people. Like, that is the thing I have been in dire straits before. You think I'm fast enough to click twice in 1 millisecond? What if I turn off my cooldown? Turn off local cooldown, set local cooldown to 0. That was the wrong server. Oh, well, obviously we got too many user requests, of course. That's weird. Too many requests twice. Who logged this one? Oh, too many requests is just the Name of the variable. Yeah. So I'm going to just try to deploy this. And on your clickerator, I know you're working, I shouldn't distract you. But do you get status responses or anything? Or you just send out all the messages? I'm assuming. I really do that right. I'm slightly nervous about that. Channel ID, cooldown channel, cooldown channel, cooldown channel. I think it's all good. Okay, let's deploy that. You get the replies for it all and discard it. Yeah, I just want to... Before... When are you back? When are you back from Denver? Tuesday? Cool. Just before the event, probably late next week, I'll want to maybe do some last minute load testing, especially with this change. Kind of makes me nervous to make a change like this so late in the game, but hey, I can always pull it out if it seems bad. Okay, so that is cool. Sure. I think I know that. I have a call with him tomorrow, so after that I think I will have more clarity on what's up. Okay, so where are we? Moble's probably messed up right now, right? No, this is okay. This is messed up. Be there in person? No, but I have to be on call. Okay. Oops. Did I actually commit that? Great. Okie dokie. Imperative tense always. I have to remind myself of the imperative tense. Do I like to use the imperative? Well, that's imperative mood. Is that different than intense? Is that a thing? You have to tell me what I said because my mouth just goes on autopilot. Imperative mood is like where you leave out stuff, right? Where instead of saying like you should leave, you say leave. Like you imply. Oh, for my get command, not something I said. I don't. I actually don't know. You know what? I don't think I've thought very hard about my commits. Yeah, I think I often do that because it's sort of like when I go back to look at commits. Yeah, well, some of these are really old, like months old, and I've been working on a different project with a team. I think that's what it is. I think it's because I've been working on a team. It's been more important to say this is what the commit does, so when somebody else on the team looks at it, they know what it is. That's probably why I've been doing it lately. So it's like, yeah, so I guess the idea being that this answers the question of what does this commit do? Oh, this commit will add grid endpoint for mobile client. This commit will add 1 millisecond cooldown per channel. So but imperative is not a tense, right? It's a mood. The imperative mood. Or just the imperative. Ads. Yeah, maybe you're right. Ads. I don't know. I don't know that I have a steady rule for it. Maybe this is just rubbed off from working on the team that I'm on. Like looking at, maybe we've just all coalesced around this. I don't. Yeah, get back to work. What are you doing? Okay, what were we doing? We need to now deploy a new thing to Twitch. And there's silly backend that I don't like. dev.twitch.tv. Yeah, this thing. We need files, and we need to choose new files. Why can't I choose new file? For some reason I cannot choose new file. Is it because I'm in a local test? Oh, I need to move back to local test, then go to files, then choose file? I don't know. Who can say? With a sick guitar, though. Okay. I'm feeling some hunger. It's true. Did I manage to get through all that without showing my .env file with a bunch of secret keys? I think I did. I mean, I think I got through it without showing it. Okay, so am I still running what? So now I need to move status. Oh, there's so many steps to this. Move to a hosted test. And then do what? My screen's too static. I was watching Jeff Gersman's streams now. He has so much weird... he's got so much weird stuff on the screen all the time, but I kind of love it. I thought there was a way to just animate text. Maybe it's a different module. Didn't I do that for a while? Have scrolling text? I don't know. Okay, so I have now possibly Deployed heat 2.0. But I don't really know how to get it to load. I think I have to like leave my channel. And accept this. I can still definitely get stuff selectable. Maybe I need a browser, like a prefix. But am I getting data? Doesn't seem like it. Should be getting it there, right? Like if I'm clicking through here. That's going through. Why isn't this? What an annoying thing. So something's wrong on iOS and I have no way to debug it? Is that the situation we're in? It's got the red click, which was my most recent addition. Twitch debug iOS extension. Well, that sucks. It was definitely working before, right? Because I had clicks going through. And I didn't do something silly like accidentally leave the mobile click URL local. No. That looks correct. So I added the cooldown logic. Maybe I did something wrong with cooldown. Or something's breaking here. No, because I can keep clicking it. If that got stuck. Oh, the double click sucks here. Cool. Okay, let's try. Man, maybe I shouldn't have agreed to the extension thing. The mobile support. It is just, it's the most tedious part of all of this. How do I just go to my video? Look, the Twitch app is kind of inscrutable. Extensions. Accept. Extensions. Well, that's me talking. Okay, well, for better or worse, it's also broken on Android, which maybe will make things easier to debug. Like, I don't think I had to... Oh! I think I see the problem. That's a silly problem. I'm kind of surprised it would work at all here. Let me verify. That's supposed to be HTTPS. Okay, if that's all the problem was, then that's okay. I really hope that's all it is. I'm surprised this allows that. Okay, HTTPS. Okay, really hope that's all it was. Too bad it is such a pain. To deploy this. Okay, what did I have to do? So I can't, I gotta move to local test and then go to files and then choose files and then choose B and then upload. Okay, okay. Hope this works. Then we're gonna move to a hosted test. And then we're gonna go, I know this is exciting. I haven't like done actually anything interesting for a long time. You're just enjoying the sounds of my voice. We could make some sick beats again. Okay, so somehow a person needs to be able to go here. Okay, cool. I got clicks. This should be 0, 0. And this should be 7, 3. I'm sorry, 3, 7. Okay. I have mobile heat support. It's the real deal. It's the real deal. So let's try it on iOS, and then hopefully we don't have to touch this ever again. At least for now. Okay, so the biggest wide open glaring thing is like, what do I do about this here grid? Do I show 8x8? Do I show just like, I don't know what to show. Even 8x4 looks pretty silly. I'm only doing 7 there. Yeah, that's the biggest thing to decide, because otherwise it's going to be big long buttons. It's going to be absurd. I mean, if I just said it was 4x4, that would, or 8x4 or 7x4, whichever the case is. I did make this technically configurable, right? Or I hadn't actually done that yet, but I could. Like, I could make that a developer. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Like, make it a developer segment config, and then I can push it and do the stuff. Okay, more pressing. Actually, that's the most pressing, because like the most time-sensitive part of all of this is getting the mobile extension ready to be approved. Draclin, are you there? I'm going to play a song for you this time. I just need to play a song and order some food. Okay, first let's push the buttons. Oh, I turned everything down. Obviously, of course I did. This is a song for Draclin. does that not sound like the key that I wanted? Oh, it's not. That's minor. I don't like that one. I don't want it minor. But I left this one too deep. It's got just too much bass. Got too much bass. It's ruining my song for Draclin. I should change this notation. Whoa, alert! Some snapping. I was thinking of adding a click track. We just need better. This is called Haunted Stadium Organ. I don't know about this. I'd like. I thought there was a no. Oh, the starter bank. guess we could do, we should have more voting. We could just do simulate mode, which is the not the button that I thought it was. I don't think it's good when it changes constantly. I think I would want to change the voting where it's like every X number of loops or something. We choose too much. Oh, Draclin, you flatter me. It's very silly, but hopefully it'll be fun. If we get some better synth sounds, I think it'll go a long way. And then, yeah, just some smarter voting. And then, you know, actually having like professional composers improvise will probably help too. Not on an iPad. My synth just crashed. Cool. Okay. What are we even doing? Okay, so we have potentially a version of Heat Mobile ready. We are getting our grid clicks in, but they are not integrated into the sequencer yet. And that's where we are. And I kind of want to say that 4x8 we'll just do, yeah, I'm a little stuck on that. I need to talk to them about that tomorrow. Exactly what's the ideal here. So what I'm imagining is maybe I show something like this and it has the same height, but doesn't have the same width. And then it will, it will just vote, like this column would always be a vote for whatever the next beat is. So you'd always be voting like for the next 4 beats instead of voting for the whole thing. That's the best I got right now. Because I think it would just look dumb with only one button, but obviously can't have all the buttons. So it's a trade-off. It's a cool trade-off. It's a cool MVP trade-off. Okay, so what else do I need to do tonight? I need to take a break. I need to order some food. I need to eat. And then I need to get some kind of delivery ready together tonight just to show them something. That's what I need to do. Okay, so thank you for tolerating the noise. Jacqueline, thank you for hanging out. Grimbone, thanks for stopping by. Life is yours. Lovely to see you all as always. Jacqueline, get to work, and I will get to work, and it'll be fine. It's all gonna be fine, right? I kind of just want to make a list. Wait, while stuff is in my head. I know I was almost done, but now I'm not done anymore. Where was I keeping that note? Those notes. Probably here. Yes. Okay. These are nice to haves. These are not essential features. Big questions. Biggest thing is get mobile. Get the mobile clicks into the sequencer. That's a huge thing. Just tremendous. Just a huge thing. And then maybe after that, like Twitch colors for buttons and keyboard cheat sheet, just, which I'm not going to keep, but that the idea is just, this is really what I want to do tonight, is just get the mobile clicks in some rough capacity. Maybe I don't. I don't know, I gotta think about it. Okay, but that's a thing to do. Get somehow style this a bit more like with the TwitchCon branding, and then give some kind of cheat sheet. I don't quite know how I want to handle the interface. I don't want to build like some. Do I want to get into React? I don't. It's not time to, like, this is just not time to do a new thing, right? We just can't get too fancy. I mean, I know people love to do quick React things for front end stuff, but I don't know. Jacqueline, do I bother? Do I get into React? That's how all of those, oh yeah, I gotta get good sounds. That's important. And percussive mode's gotta be, it's like kind of its own thing. A terrible error message. What does your terrible error message say? Action could not be taken for few records before of status reason transition. What? That sounds like this. The opposite of MVP. Yeah, man, do I want to build this in React? I don't think so. Or I don't need to. Maybe we'll pretty it up a little with Bootstrap, but nah. Bootstrap would be okay. Well, let's go make an interface. Draclin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your message. Okay, but I gotta go walk around or something. It's too much. It's all too much. So, I'm slightly brain dead. I need to eat some food and walk around. We streamed for probably a total of 6 or 7 hours today. We covered some good ground. I just have to get some kind of delivery together tonight, right? Yes, that's the thing. Okay, we'll talk later. I'll probably do that on stream too. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it fast. See you later. Bye.